Dude, you're on a date with Blankface. Why the hell are you saying bullshit like being a pedophile? Why are you grossing her out like that? Oh, that's the actual goal of this date? What kind of sick date is this supposed to be even? And still, you are on a date with Blankface. Why are you complaining? Okay, so now we're in the start of the OVA, which is basically just an additional episode which did not fit into the mainline core of the show. Wolverine is super happy about her new phone. This reminds me of myself when I was like 10 years old and got my first ever phone, you know? Those rusty fat bricks which weighed about 80 pounds. And were used to call and type short messages. Blankface then forces him to go on a date with her. And that also just happens like this. Mr. Playboy does not want to toy with her feelings anymore and designs a plan with, I want to marry my adoptive brother, but I am tsundere, so I cannot simply say it out loud. aka Kotoi. And then the worst date in history starts. Meanwhile, Mr. Playboy sent Wolverine grocery shopping so all three won't bump into each other. She asks how her clothes look and he answers with, it looks horrible. Now for real, could he not simply told her he wanted to break up? Why would he want her to hate him in the first place? Then she asks what he wants her to wear instead, and the result, speaks for itself. No, I'm not even commenting on that. And then he had to quote something pretty, interesting.
For a like you to walk at the same level as a human is so presumptuous. Get on your hands and knees! I said on your knees!
No! I still refuse to give a comment to this. And my god, Blankface is so kinky that even Issei would not even be able to match her sick mind. Afterwards, they go into a cafe and there Blankface wanted to use the bathroom and Mr. Playboy did not let her use it. So naturally, Blankface assumes he wanted her to, and I quote, do it here. How in the name of fuck can someone be this kinky? Then Mr. Playboy goes somewhere to have a chat with Kotoi and then she suggests him to
break up with her and have an official end.
What the hell? Why wasn't this plan A from the start? Mr. Playboy practices to break up but instead talks to Wolverine cause her phone was programmed to immediately connect to Mr. Playboy's earpod. I love the fact that until she sobbed that he did not even recognize the voice of the girl he treasures most. What an idiot. Mr. Playboy finds Wolverine, calms her down with saying they stay together forever and only worsened the situation with Blankface since she was still on the call while he had said all that. Later Wolverine lets off some steam in the arcade and man, I would play like this too if something pisses me off. And for a very brief moment, their life turns into Toka's Bizarre Adventure and the Walking Blankface. Then they want to take a picture, but Wolverine for some reason feels uneasy of the idea, but does it anyway, but kick Mr. Playboy away from the pic machine. They have a quick chat that he really loves her, blah 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 blah, and their date ends. And next day at school, everyone wonders why Wolverine was in such a good mood, and she explains it kinda, in a very specific way.
Punching and hitting in random bones and it felt so good!
Man, some guys would kill to have a girl who talks like this to them. Mr. Playboy's pic of Wolverine falls out of his pocket and the Terror Trio catches it. Now real talk, I hate those three so fucking much. They are so annoying. I wish they would have never been added to Date Life. They look at the pig and return it to Mr. Playboy, who was in hard shock while Wolverine was naked on it. And well, storms off, of course. Blankface, with the strength of her arms, almost kills Mr. Playboy, and that's how the OVA comes to an end.